Most players are very afraid when they play Bel'Veth because they don't really know how hard they can engage, so they tend to just skip engaging.
Let my first steps mark the end of this world.
The problem with especially lower mid elos is that either you're overly aggressive or you're overly defensive. For example, there's a problem between people who think they can dive every fucking time something's on the turret, and there's the people that don't even consider dives at all. But this is a 2v3 that's gonna happen here. A little information about how Bel'Veth E works. It doesn't block any true damage at all. Set is a champion that has very high true damage. Yeah, so basically it's just me and the set here. He's going in on the Lee Sin. Okay, in this situation, does it look like we can win this? There's a full HP set. Zed has used everything. There's a lot of Heimerdinger turrets here, and Lee Sin has kind of low cooldowns and it can always go in. In a fight like this, most people would probably they would just run out. But no, we can easily win this. If you get a reset with your ult, look at this true damage right here. So it's 150 plus 25% missing health as true damage. Everything that's literally inside of our ult. It has so much true damage in the late game that it's capped against epic monsters. You can deal up to 1,500 true damage against like Baron and Dragon with your ult, not more. Like if there would be no cap, you would easily do like 3k or something because of how fucking strong it is in the late game. We are gonna go in. We're gonna poke. We're gonna play the echo game. Just play out their abilities. We're gonna look for a pick. We get the reset. Look at this true damage now. Look at this HP. Cool. Another basic. Flash Lee Sin. Another true damage. And we just cleared the entire board. The only reason I was going in here was because I knew that the Heimerdinger had no flash. The Heimerdinger had flash. Am I stupid? No, he had no flash because it just came up as he died. In close fights, you should not be afraid as Bel'Veth. It's the main thing. That's what you fucking want. You want everyone to stand on top of you because as soon as you get a kill, like a takedown, you have so much incoming true damage that no one can block. You see, the main reason as well that she's so strong against kinda anything is because she's literally everything you want her to be, because her build pattern can be anything. My main build pattern is Kraken Slayer into Bork, usually because just it's a lot of attack speed, it's a lot of anti-tank stats. Some people might think that Bork is the best item to start with. I would like to disagree, because if you look at the stats of Noonquiver, let's see, do I have a Noonquiver here? Okay, I have the... here we have the Noonquiver. Okay, so Noonquiver is built up upon 2 longswords, which is 10 attack damage, and 1 dagger, which is 12 attack speed. And that's basically 1k gold, and then for 300 more to get Noonquiver. The stats you gain from those 300 extra gold is 3 attack speed, 3% attack speed, 10 more AD, and 20% physical damage against minions and monsters. It's heavily boosting up her clear, and it has a lot of AD compared to Recurbo. Yeah, exactly. Also, she's playing very well with AD, because let's look at her E for a minute. Bel'Veth channels and slashes around her dealing or gaining 70% damage reduction, 20% lifesteal. It's increased on the amount of AD you have, and attacking 8 times over 1.5 seconds with a number of attacks increasing based on attack speed. Each attack strikes the lowest health enemy, dealing 20 to 79 physical damage based on the target's missing health. This scales so much higher with AD because of the execution damage, that your E just becomes an assassin ability in the early game, basically just because of the AD and the execution damage. It lets you dive turrets as well because of the damage reduction. That's another thing, and also like lifesteal, that you lifesteal more in general. Plus, you get more attack speed from taking camps and objectives and killing champions. So you already have inbuilt bonus attack speed. You can get Noonquiver from the first back, because if you're not playing with Fuchsia's Market, you are inting. I don't know what you're doing, because that's literally the one rune on her that lets her stomp every early game. So it's Conqueror, it's Triumph. Right now it's Tenacity. You can go Alacrity. It depends on if they have CC or not. And Coup de Grace. Magical Footwear, just in general, very good on Bel'Veth. You want to be a little bit faster than everyone, because some people like to play Ghost, I like to play Flash, but the Magical Footwear wears up a little bit, weighs up a little bit for picking Flash instead. The Fuchsia's Markets, just in general, one of the best runes for her, because you can do a full clear, you can do a 3-camp clear into gank, get a kill, take like scuttle, and then you have Noon Quiver on back after selling potions. Yes.
Just a quick question: if you get like a miracle early clear, miracle first rotation, you back on say 1700 gold. So with Futures Market, you'd have like 1900, something like that.
Yeah.
Would you still pick up Noon Quiver and go like Noon Quiver plus Crit Cloak, or would you go for something more like Pickaxe plus Recurve Bow and just go into the Bork at that point?
I would still get Noon Quiver. So this is the thing that I've been doing, which is very fun, and it's that some games when I have this awkward back, I usually just want to start Kraken in general. It's what I've always been playing with. Also, when I get such a weird back, I can look for Noon Quiver and 2 daggers. Sit on the 2 daggers, and then just play hyper aggressive to secure that I'm going back with another like 1200, 1000 gold. I can get something like, sometimes I get the pickaxe and I get the recurve bow at the same time. You can kind of double build as Bel'Veth. You don't really need the Kraken instantly. It's a high spike, but this like 2 daggers in the early game is so useful. I don't know how many more E's it is, or like E attacks. I think it's about it's 8 right here. I think it's up to like 16 or something, or even something like that, because it's so much more attacks. I could definitely look for just 2 daggers and then just play hyper aggressive, go back, get the pickaxe, and then just finish off the Kraken. Crit is so bad as a first back. You lose out. Right. You're playing on Riot's like Riot's luck. Like, okay, do I have the RNG of the 20% crit? No. I'd rather have just secured 100% increased stats than the chance of me having a crit every like 5th attack. The thing why Bork can be good is basically because of one reason. It's if you gonna reconsider getting Frostfire. I have basically like 2 games or 3 games with Bel'Veth Frostfire jungle. I hate it. I feel so bad. I feel so slow, and like the attacks don't they don't wind up as I want them. I don't have the damage that I want. I want to carry the fucking game. So usually when I play the game, it's a lot of communication, champ select in the early game. It's, can we pick some CC? Can we pick a Shen? Can we pick a Nocturne? No, not Nocturne, Nautilus, or something to set up a gank? Can you let me carry the game? Because I always 3-camp. A lot of people think that Bel'Veth is a fucking late game scaler. No. 3-camp, please, 3-camp as Bel'Veth. If you have the chance, if you have a champion like Shen or Renekton or anything that has dash in CC, 3-camp. Because tell me, what champions in this game can really escape a Bel'Veth with flash? Senna cannot at all. This guy cannot at all. Lee Sin kinda can, but he's like a jungler, so we don't care about that. He can't really at all if we have some setup, because it's so easy to bait stuff out. Can walk up to the set, start hitting him. Okay, there's a Bel'Veth. I have flash. She has 2 dashes to the side, 1 dash down, W, reset dash, flash. Okay, so she has 5 flashes. People panic flash, use their shit. You kill them anyways because there's no way they get out. You re-gank the lane. They have nothing to do. You gank a lane, you get their sums, you still kill them, and you keep on ganking the lane because they don't have any escape. You see, the important part to remember though is that you don't want to do too much, because the gold kind of highly scales downwards that you gain from a kill. So if you kill this Heimerdinger 5 times, you're barely gonna get any gold. It's like 140 instead of like 300 or something. If you waste a flash and stuff for that, it's not even fucking worth it. In higher relos, look to kind of give some kills to your laners, because they know what the fuck they're doing. In the lower elos, look to gain the kills for yourself, because you can easily re-gank, you can secure another kill, and then you can impact all the other lanes. You can get the kills on these lanes. I would say also the main thing to keep in mind is that if you're getting kills, and this is for any jungler, if you're getting kills and looking to snowball, don't take the farm from the fucking laners. Don't take it. If it's not needed to push in, don't take it, because you already got the kill. You got the extra experience and gold for the kill. And you also leash some experience from the minions that are dying around you. If you stay and take minions that are not needed, if you don't need to push, don't fucking touch the wave. Because you're gonna put your team in a situation where everything is reliant on you. You see how I'm level 8 here. He's level 7. This is already a level diff in here. I am currently 704. He's 030. Obviously, I've crushed him. I've taken kills. I've like cleared his jungle and stuff like that. But I have a 0-1-0 Tryndamere. I have a 1-4-2 Talia. Zed is kind of fine. But these two champions are not doing that fine. He's just kind of chilling and farming. She's out of the game almost. So sometimes you find yourself in the spot where you have 20 kills, you're 20-0, you feel like a fucking god. Then the game like turns over to 30 minutes, 35, it's 40. And I'm like, why the fuck? What is my team? It's like, they're so shit, and you're gonna keep on blaming your team. What the fuck can they do? You took all the kills.
Let my first steps mark the end of this world.